A lot of people don't understand what universal law is and how you can use it to your benefit to put you into alignment. One example of universal law is the law of assumption. So instead of walking around having a lot of doubt, maybe you should walk around assuming that good things are going to come out of the day, assuming that you're going to get what you ask for, assuming that certain things are going to happen for you, not to you. That is a part of universal law. Another thing with universal law is the law of intent. So universal law basically aligns you with whatever you're vibrating on, like whatever level that you're vibrating on. So whatever your intentions are is what you're going to get back, because the universe, you can't lie to the universe. Your vibration doesn't lie. Your energy cannot lie. You can put on a mask in front of people, but you cannot mask your energy and hide your frequency from the universe. So whatever you put out into the universe, whatever energy you put out to people or the universe, will come back to you. That is universal law. You also have the law of cause and effect. For every cause, there will be an effect. For every negative thought, something negative can manifest into reality. For every positive thought, for every thought of gratitude, something positive can and will manifest into your reality. That falls into the law of karma. So cause and effect also has a lot to do with karma. So you might not face your karma right away, but the universe doesn't forget. The universe does not forget universal law. So law of cause and effect is another universal law. The law of vibration. So whatever frequency that you're vibrating on is gonna be what type of things you attract to you. If you're vibrating at a low frequency and you're very dense, then you're gonna attract sickness and depression, and you're gonna attract negative people and entities, like-minded, miserable individuals towards you. You're gonna attract disease. You're gonna attract spiritual attacks. You're gonna attract dirt, filth, everything bad to you, the lower vibration that you're on. So if you're a person that's eating a lot of meat and junk food and just trashing your body, smoking, alcohol, just using bad things and toxins and everything in your body, you're vibrating at a low frequency. Therefore, according to universal law of cause and effect, you will face an effect from being on that low frequency. You don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. But the higher you vibrate, the more you elevate. So if you are taking care of your vessel, if you are keeping your vessel cleansed, pure, if you're not allowing people in your vessel, if you're protecting your energy and not allowing too many people in your environment or in your energies that have low vibrations, if you're taking care of your vessel, if you're feeding your vessel to the best of your ability, if you're moving your vessel, and if you're not working out, at least just move, walk, get sunlight, ground yourself, something. Be kind to others, be kind to nature. That is going to elevate your frequency and vibration, therefore attract things to you, which brings me into the next law, which is the law of attraction. Sometimes you can vibrate at such a high frequency that darkness darkness will be attracted to you, because darkness wants to get to that light. When you look at light, sometimes it can be something so beautiful and you want to be next to it. You want to feel the warmth of that light. But then if you get too close, you just might get burned. And so when you're vibrating at a low frequency and you're dark matter approaching light, you need to approach with caution, because you can and you will get burned. You then have the law of correspondence. As above, so below. As within, so without. Everything is interconnected. You have the law of mentalism. Everything is a manifestation of the mental. It's all about how you perceive things. Your perception can change the outcome of things. Mentalism, that's another law of the universe. Always remember that all is mental. All can be an illusion. All could be whatever it is that you choose for it to be, because all is mental. So your vibration is going to have a lot to do with where you're at mentally and how you're going to operate physically and what you're going to attract to you spiritually. Then you also have the laws of rhythm. The laws of rhythm is pretty much like, the cycles of life, the patterns and cycles of life Things grow, things die, things go up, things come down. Everything has a rhythm and everything has a flow. And then we have the law of gender. So, gender, I'm going to refer to as just a masculine and a feminine energy. The law of gender doesn't specifically have to be completely bound to a specific birth gender, because there could be a person like myself who has balanced masculine and feminine energies. And it's a good thing to know how to tap into both energies because they are a great benefit. If you're too tapped into your feminine energy, then you're going to be way too overly emotional. You're not going to be able to think logically, which is where the masculine energy comes in at, because the masculine energy is going to allow you to think logically about situations over emotionally. So that's how I can explain that to the best of my ability. Universal law can be used in every aspect of our lives if we just learn a little bit more about it. It's not complicated, it's real simple. Start incorporating universal law into your life so that you can manifest good things and positive outcomes. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.